The internet was supposed to connect us, make the world better, safer, easier, a tool to bring people together. But in the dark corners of this endless web, something else lurks. Something that doesn't just watch, it waits. Now you'll hear 3 stories. Stories that began online but ended in ways no one could have predicted. So, turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and remember, once something finds you online, disconnecting won't save you. First story, the silent transmission. Clara loved live streams. She wasn't famous, just a small channel where she played guitar and sang softly late at night. Her audience was small but loyal, a handful of usernames that always showed up to listen, to type encouraging comments, to make her feel a little less alone. That night began like any other. A candle flickered on her desk, the only light besides the glow of her monitor. Her voice was calm, her fingers strumming a gentle tune. The chat scrolled by, quiet, friendly, until one message appeared. "I like the red curtains in your room." Clara froze. The camera only showed her face and the guitar. The curtains were out of frame of the camera. She laughed nervously. "Okay, that's creepy." "You can't see them." The chat went still. Then another line appeared. "Don't stop. You look better when you're not smiling." The warmth drained from her skin. She muted the mic, adjusted the camera, told herself it was just a troll. But before she could start again, another message came. "Move the chair. I can't see the closet door." Her throat tightened. The closet was behind, hidden by the curtains. She hadn't mentioned it. The comments multiplied, flooding the screen. "Closer. Open it. We're waiting." Clara slammed her laptop shut. The last sound in her ears was the distorted static of the stream cutting off. She sat frozen in the dark until a faint, deliberate creak came from across the room. The closet door. She didn't sleep that night. The next evening, Clara didn't go live, but her channel did. The same angle, same scenario. No Clara. Hours passed. Then the closet door began to open, and the stream never ended. Second story, the GPS that lied. Ethan was driving late, relying on his phone's GPS to find a quicker route home. The app suggested a back road he'd never taken before. At first, it seemed normal, paved, quiet, empty. Then the instructions got stranger. Turn left. Keep right for 10 miles. Keep going even if the road disappears. He laughed nervously, thinking it was a glitch. But when he checked the signal, his phone showed full bars. The map, however, was blank. Just a pulsing blue dot in the middle of nowhere. Soon the road turned to dirt. No lights, no signs, just trees approaching on both sides. Then a new instruction flashed on the screen. Stop the car. Ethan felt as if his soul had left his body. He turned the steering wheel, trying to turn back, but the GPS froze. The only sound was static coming from the speakers. Then through the windshield, he saw lights flashing between the trees. Not headlights, not bulbs. Bright, artificial, and getting closer. His car was found weeks later, the engine still hot and the doors wide open. The phone was on the passenger seat, its screen cracked. The app displayed only one final instruction. You've arrived. Third story, the face on the call. Maya was a college student who loved late-night video calls with her best friend, Sarah. They talked for hours, sometimes falling asleep with the call still ringing. One night, Sarah's camera turned on before Maya even called. The image showed Sarah's room, empty, the lights flickering. Maya texted, "Hey, did you leave the camera on?" No reply. Then a figure stepped into the frame. At first, Maya thought it was Sarah. Same clothes, same hair. But when the figure turned toward the screen, its face wasn't right. The smile was too wide. The eyes were too black. It leaned close to the camera and whispered, She's not here anymore. Maya slammed her laptop shut and tried calling her friend's phone. No answer. The next morning, Sarah's dorm room was found empty, the window wide open, her computer still running the same frozen call. On the screen, a single message had been typed in the chat box, over and over, hundreds of times. Now it's your turn. 3 stories, 3 lives touched by something the internet should never have carried. Maybe you believe them, maybe you don't. But the next time your GPS suggests a road you've never seen, or a stranger describes something in your room they shouldn't know, or a familiar face smiles at you through the screen just a little too wide, ask yourself one question. Would you close the laptop, or would you stare back knowing that once it finds you online, it already knows where you live?